Okay, this is my favorite thing I've ever made in ceramics, I think. So, I think this clear coat glaze is just really beautiful. Not the greatest invention, I will say. Hi, my name is Gunnar, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I make a wide variety of videos, but mainly center in pottery, photography, and travel videos. Anyway, it's been a long time since I did a video on my collection of plant pots that I have. I've done a video like this before, but I only was showing plant pots that had plants inside of them, and I was talking about both things. So I'll link that video up above if you're interested in watching that. But otherwise, I thought today it would be just nice to see the plant pots itself. I'll try to show them right now in my hands personally, but then I'll also try to get a video of them in natural light because they're going to look a little different outside. Starting with one of the plant pots that I made in college. I haven't ever actually put a plant in this one, from my knowledge. I did a few different glazes on this one originally when I made it, and you can kind of see the bottom glaze peeking through around the top rim area. One of the ones that I made 3 huge drainage holes, and I would never do that again. But at the same time, I do really like this plant pot. It probably will just be for me though. With the same design, I made this one in college as well. Same exact thing, just a smaller version of it. These are so thick, the coils, and you definitely can feel that when you're holding it. This past year I've made a couple different oblong shapes, I would say. These were all made just like coiling. I don't know if I'll keep making things like this, but at the same time I do like the odd shapes. I don't always like having plant pots that all look the exact same with very flat sides, and I don't know. But I also don't like a plant pot that is too in your face and it takes away from the plant. So maybe I'll keep making more of these. I don't know. My intentions with these were to use them for bonsai trees actually. So I even did the holes on the bottom like a bonsai tree plant pot would do, so the wiring can go through the underneath. I don't dislike these, but at the same time, like a bonsai tree is a very specific niche. I do like the legs that I made on this plant pot though. I think I'll do this type of thing more often, but I do wish that these were a bit taller because I've tried to keep a bonsai tree alive, and I kept it alive for half a year, and then when it came to winter it said goodbye. So I don't know if I'm gonna use these or if I'll just sell these online. Another one from my college days. It's more of a simple, but 2 different glazes are on this as well. You can see the white that's peeking through. Okay, this is my favorite thing I've ever made in ceramics, I think. So the glaze is absolutely atrocious. I fumbled the bag, clearly, with the glaze. But at the same time, this concept for a plant pot I think is so unique and so interesting. Just to keep it short, I'll explain this in future videos because I'm going to make more of these. But it's a plant pot that has a built-in saucer attached to it. So usually with plant pots, if you have a drainage hole, you want a saucer in the bottom to collect the water. The only thing about that is I hate having to make 2 different things. So this is my attempt at starting it with it being combined, and in time I would love to figure out how I can make one that just kind of like fits into this rather than it's attached to it, but at the same time inventions take time. So this is my attempt right now at doing a different plant pot that's not available on the market, and I really like this. I think I'll definitely keep doing more of it. The only thing is I need to figure out my glazes because this patchy glazing is not cute to me. I think this is so ugly. But I'll keep this one for myself probably, and try to make the other ones look better so when you guys want to buy one, it'll look better. These are a couple other odd shaped plant pots that I did. I think for these, I would just do like maybe like trailing plants or something. I wouldn't do anything that would grow to be too large in these. Here's another one of the coiling that I did. I think this clear coat glaze is just really beautiful. This clay body has a really natural look to it, and I really wish I would do that more on a lot of my projects rather than making them a crazy color. Another very basic plant pot, but quite a large one. It has a little bit of a lift on the bottom as well. Okay, this is also probably one of my favorite things that I've ever made. It is dirty because it was outside for the summer, but I had a gorgeous monstera growing out of here, and then I forgot to bring the monstera in before we had frost one day, and all my plants that were outside died. So big mistake on me, but I guess in time I'll just get to put new plants into my plant pots, which is exciting. The water does come out, so it still has a drainage hole. It comes out right here. The only thing is you have to have something, like you have to be watering this over the sink or have to have a cup down here because otherwise your floors are just gonna get soaked. So not the greatest invention, I will say, but there's places to go up from here for sure. And the glaze is beautiful on this too. Other than that, I just have a few different Bisqueware items, so I still need to put a glaze on these. After looking at all my plant pots that I've just been showing, I want to for sure do this as a clear coat glaze. Those natural colors for sure just make the plant stand out even more. And especially when they have a design like this already, I don't need to keep doing the most with the glaze color.